seen anything like that.
Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program. And here's your host, Dave McDonald.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, please, guys, please. Okay, please.
So handsome.
Oh, thank you very much. Eastside Dave McDonald is the name, a.k.a. Davey Mac, and this is the Davey Mac Sports Program. I want to thank you all for tuning in to iTunes or Stitcher, watching us live on Ustream. With me, as always, Chris Bibba Stanley.
Hey, thank you. Oh, thanks.
Master engineer extraordinaire with the buttons and the knobs and the whistles and things, Shoto. Greatest band leader of all time, that's right, F.U. Duke Ellington, Roy Schaefer! And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Wednesday. It's October 26th, 2011 is when we are broadcasting this nonsense. A big show. Lots of World Series coverage. We have some emails. We have the big Mike Francesa, Darrell Rivas clip. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Because we are the Mike Francesa show.
We're the headquarters.
We are the headquarters, the one-stop shop for Mike Francesa, even over Mike Francesa himself.
That's right. We're watching you, Francesa.
Yeah, we're watching your fat ass with binoculars right now.
Roy knows where you live.
That's right. Roy Schaefer came to me and says, quote,
He's in my neighborhood.
he is in my neighborhood, Long Island, New York.
Manhasset, Long Island.
And you know for a fact where Francesa lives?
I know
I don't want to even go there because that's not a cool thing.
just
I'm
we
just
know.
saying.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying.
No, yeah, I know.
I'm just saying. But the fact is that we have been on Francesa since day numero uno. And so this is our story. And now everyone else wants to jump on the Francesa thing. And you have the and the funny thing is, because ESPN hates Francesa. And again, if you don't know Mike Francesa, he's a big fatso on WFAN.
He told him.
He's fat. And he's chubby. He's big chubby.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
He's got big thighs. And he is on WFAN 660 in New York. The original 24/7 sports talk radio station in America.
The Fan.
The Fan, WFAN. He is the main guy. He's the big guy. No pun intended. He's the guy.
No, intend that pun.
And yet, so him and ESPN, because ESPN Radio is obviously competes with WFAN, and
They want Mike and Mike in the morning. I think that's their big sports show.
yeah, Mike and Mike are terrible. They, just awful. They, but ESPN will talk about the story, but then never say his name. So they say a New York radio personality got into an argument with Darrell Rivas. We're not afraid to say the Mike Francesa name.
Not at all.
Okay,
Throw it out there.
What is this guy, like a Vito Corleone? All of a sudden, he's gonna whack us? Because I'll tell you what, Francesa, if you do, I'll give you Roy Schaefer's address via an email
Right now.
Take him out. Okay, don't touch the Davey Mac. Don't touch one hair on my head.
That's right.
All the things that I say about you, I'll take it back. If there's going to be a Mike Francesa backlash and he's going to bring out the weapons, what?
Davey Mac.
What do you want from me?
Come on.
I
Stick
can't
to your
be
guns.
hurt.
Stick to
I
your
can't be
guns.
hurt, Hickens.
Like literally, like you can't be hurt, or you don't want to.
I don't want to be.
Okay.
I am very
About to
sensitive.
say.
Pain does not treat me well.
Like unbreakable.
Redheads, it's a scientific proof that redheads feel pain a lot more than other human beings. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I did. As a redhead, I know that.
You're a redhead, Shafe? You don't seem like it, though. But then your facial hair is a little reddish tint to it.
No, I dye it red.
The top of it, the top of your head doesn't seem exactly red to me. Not to me.
Eventually.
His pubes are red.
Oh,
Oh,
Sean,
my
no.
God.
Sean, no. This isn't Davey Mac Sports Program XL.
What?
That's next Saturday, November 5th on Sirius XM. That's right. You've gotten a little heads up. I'm just saying. Coming to a Sirius XM channel near you, November 5th, Saturday, the Davey Mac Sports Program goes XL live on a Saturday night. But hold on. We're not going to just talk about that nonsense. We have to get into some sports.
Let's focus.
And let's get to it. Tony La Russa, the genius, has gone on a drunken bender and is so effed up that he is single-handedly losing this World Series for the Cardinals.
He threw it away, 2 nights ago? Right?
Holy mackerel. And not only that.
Because of the crowd noise?
Okay, so if you don't know, I'm sure you must, but we have to talk about it because it's just so crazy. Because literally, he may have lost the World Series because his phone call didn't get through. He calls up the bullpen, scores tied 2-2. Big situation. Mike Napoli, the catcher for the Rangers, who's been on a tear, will be the absolute World Series MVP should the Rangers win. This guy's up. So La Russa wanted Mott, one of his right-handed closer,
reliever,
essentially. And he got on the phone, not once but twice, said, get Mott up. And both times the bullpen coach, this is what Tony says, didn't hear him, only got up a lefty. Napoli, being a right-handed batter, kills lefties.
Lights it up.
The guy comes in the game. Napoli promptly hits a double, 2-run score. Boom. Game's over.
Bam.
Boomsy.
Boom.
Doomsy, baby.
Whoa.
Okay? Let me tell you something.
Des Miller?
Mike Napoli was like cheese pizza, babe. Okay. Very Italian.
Doesn't make sense.
Delicious.
Yeah, pizza's delicious, but I don't know about
Let
Napoli.
me tell you something about Mike Napoli, dude.
What's that?
Okay, he's like Mario with these hits already and eating the mushrooms.
Well, that's...
And brother Luigi.
He's not getting bigger.
And da-da.
That wasn't
Da-da-da.
That's just...
And then the potato.
It's gibberish.
And let me tell you something about this Mike Napoli, bub. A shabadugu, bingy doo.
Shabadugu, bingy doo.
Ew, falachi tink.
No, that's not words.
So that's the case with that. So Tony La Russa then, who has always had a very gruff reputation, especially with the media, a guy who's very angry and
curmudgeon.
Yeah, he's certainly a curmudgeon. That's a apt word for him.
Thanks.
He then is talking to the press with a smile, almost with a smile on his face, and he's just like, I don't know what happened. I called twice. And the right guy never came into the game. And then he says all this crazy thing like, so that's why the one pitcher he wasn't supposed to throw today. So he brings in one pitcher. The guy wasn't even supposed to throw. So rather than just taking that guy out of the game, he has the guy intentionally walk a batter, putting a man on base.
Yeah. He loaded the bases at that
Why
point?
would you not take him out right then and there and then bring in the lefty? I mean, even if you didn't have this Mott guy ready, why put another guy on base only to know that you're going to take out the pitcher? Yeah, I thought Tony La Russa went high in.
He was in the smoke zone.
I thought he was as high as a fish fan. Shano.
Isn't there like weird smoke signals that managers will do?
There should be, yes.
In the sense when the phones don't work. It's not the first time.
Well,
I've seen this. People are waving to the bullpen and pointing at the arm.
And when Tony came out, he did the old baseball thing where he tapped his right forearm.
Right.
And to bring in the righty, and then out comes a lefty, and he's just like, what the hell is this? I swear, and again, his reaction to the media was like, I don't know what happened. I called into the bullpen, dude, and it was like,
Dicky La Russa?
What happened, dude? I was like, get up the lefty.
Sir, this is Domino's.
And then the righty came up, and I was like, this is so weird, man.
Can we take your order?
But I still liked it. Yeah, give me a pepperoni, dude.
You got it.
Give me a pepperoni, especially that Mike Napoli's up.
Okay, that's...
Mike Napoli, pepperoni pizza. I'm Dickie La Russa, baby.
All right, now you're just passed out.
Excuse me. I don't know what happened to Tony La Russa, and this comes off and forget about that for a second. The other thing, everyone's keying in on that, and they should, because that was a huge,
And then we'll say he
thing.
might have slurred his words or whatever. He's not even blaming the guy in the bullpen. He's saying, yeah, it's my
He slurred
fault.
his words.
I might even slur my words.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, this is what he was doing. He was pulling the Boston Red Sox. Tony was tipping a few back in the dugout. during the game.
I think maybe some whippets.
I don't know what was happening, but yeah, he was it was a different personality than I've ever seen the man. And again, when you have to see Tony La Russa in the post-game press conference, you got to get rid of that Gene Simmons hair. It's crazy.
I like
it's
it.
Yeah, I like
way
it too.
too black.
No, it works for him.
It's a combination of Gene Simmons and a Pete Rose with the hair over the ears.
Yeah,
they
with the
love
Hulk.
the over the ears.
He's got the Lou Ferrigno Hulk look
Right.
going too.
But yeah, it's a little bit Lou Ferrigno. But it's too black. It's too dark for an old man face. You know, it's way too dark. It looks silly. It's a Wayne Newton type of thing.
I love it.
Where you're just like, come on, Tony. You know, if you want to have dark hair, you have dark hair, but you just dye it dark, but then throw in a gray here, a gray there, so you look
That's a lot
somewhat
of work.
I know, but you know what?
Man's got no time.
You have to look like a member of the human species at some point. You know, you're not a Star Wars figure where you can be 85 years old and have deep dark hair.
That's what you think.
That is what I think. You're right.
Yeah.
Tony La Russa during the game has not one but 2 hit and runs. One that then he claims Albert Pujols put on. A man, because he has poo holes.
Get it?
Poo from the holes. Yes, Chafin. Poo holes, Chafin. Holes made of poo. Going into other holes with poo. Toilet paper, poo.
Get backed up.
So, Albert Pujols. So, Albert has he's able to call a hit and run during the game, which to me is a little odd because you know what, Tony La Russa, you've
totally
managed.
bizarre.
It was insane, and you know what, you've managed for 31 years. There are times where you know as great a player as Albert is.
He ain't the man. He ain't the man.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise you might as well make Albert the player manager
That'd be
and just
awesome.
get rid of the. Well, you know, they used to. Speaking of Pete Rose, he was 85. You know, do it again. I don't know what I can say,
that
but
made no sense.
You're having this guy do a hit and run. So if the guy makes it to second base safely, then Albert gets walked, and he never even gets to swing the bat. And in the 9th inning, I mean, you know, they did it, I think, in the 6th or the 7th, and then they did it again in the 9th. He strikes out. The guy's thrown out at second. It was insane. It was terrible. It was terrible. I thought Ron Washington was supposed to be the crackhead in this scenario. Let's be honest here, huh?
He's on the wagon, baby.
Sharing the
Yeah,
pipe.
you're right. He is. Look at that hair. Listen, if Tony La Russa has hair, that guy's got some weird hair.
I like it though.
He's like a black Dr. Phil, you know, with the
perfect.
side of the hair and the mustache. Same guy. You know, Dr. Phil. Ron Washington. I can't even tell them apart for crying out loud.
Well-
Minus the skin.
Oh, well, I was about to say one's black and one's white.
Well,
If they were
that's
skinless,
good.
they were skinless. It'd be
Yeah.
identical.
What if they had no skin?
Yeah.
Tough guy.
That'd
Yeah.
be creepy. Be like
Remember
Hollow
that?
Man.
What was that show when we were kids? It was on Channel 13. It
Mr.
was like-
Rogers?
No. It was like Mr. Body or
The guy
that was
wore
the villain.
the skin suit.
Yeah, Mr. Body was the villain. Clue. What was the name of that guy? Look that
man.
up, Pepper.
What?
Just look up guy wearing a skin suit.
I'm gonna type
Yeah.
that and see what happens.
I guarantee you find it. Guy wearing a skin suit. Hannibal Lecter popped up.
Good body. It was good body.
Good body, Mr.
Mr.
Goodbody.
Goodbody. Thank
Yeah.
you. I simply left out the good.
Thank
you, people on Ustream.
Thank you, Jeep Joe.
Okay, Jeep Joe gets the credit there. Jeep
Goodbody.
Joe, 50 points.
For some reason, Brent Hitman Hart came up.
Yeah, of course. He had a very good body, let me tell you.
What?
Well,
What?
okay.
Why are you commenting?
Um,
Oh God.
But Ron Washington, all of a sudden, you know, the Texas Rangers are 1 game away. I still can't get into a team that is, you know, with the fans where they're down the street from the Dallas Cowboys. It's just maybe it's because I'm a Giants fan, New York Football Giants. I can't get into someone where they're so linked together. And Jerry Jones, for some reason, was playing all the Texas Rangers games on the big scoreboard in the stadium.
Yeah.
When no one was in there, there were no games going on.
Hey, it was like his own lounge.
Was he playing it for the construction worker ghosts who died while building that monstrosity of a football stadium? Is that who was getting to watch it? Davey Mac wants to know.
We're gonna have to look into it.
I'll get to the bottom of that.
All right.
one game away. The game was supposed to be played tonight. It has been postponed, which is good for us.
Yeah.
Because now we can go as long as we want. We can make, the greatest video of all time, which we will after this show. And the thing is, tomorrow I get to watch the thing. Friday, however, if the thing goes 7, and who predicted cards in 7, baby?
Davey Mac, the
Right.
sports master.
Davey Mac, no.
I just need a Game 6 win, and then I'm right there.
You think?
Yeah, right. That's the logic.
Yeah, makes
Well, here's what I need. I need a Game 6 win and then a Game 7 win.
All right.
And then my prediction comes true. However, Game 7, I'm going to have to DVR the game,
Why is that?
which means also shutting the phone down. And it's tough. I still don't even know how to shut the iPhone off.
Throw it in
Is
the
it
toilet.
possible?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I don't even know the power button. I don't think it has one.
No, you just throw it against the floor.
I'll tell you why, Pepper. Friday, I am the true fan. You, my friend, are out of the club.
What club is that?
Because if you were such a fan,
Uh-oh.
you'd be at the show. And we had an extra ticket. And you just poo-holed me right in the bummy.
That doesn't sound straight.
Because I am going to the Pixies on Friday.
Oh!
Congratulations.
Convention Hall in Asbury Park, New Jersey. And are you going to the show?
No, I'm not going
So
to the show.
you're supposed to be the fan.
I am a fan.
But who's going to the show?
Davey Mac.
What'd you do with that extra ticket, Dave?
You're getting it, Shawno.
Yes. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is sad, Roy Schaefer.
Hey, poo holes. All right. All right. I love Anthony Cumia so much. That was in honor of him.
Yep.
Let me talk to you about what's going to happen, because I really do want predictions from the Davey Mac Sports Program crew and cast of characters, if you will.
Yeah.
Because Sean knows crew.
Yeah.
Roy Schaefer's character. Pepper, somewhere in the middle. Don't know what he is. Maybe he's like a crew-actor. Would you say you're crew or character?
Co-host. How about that?
Okay.
About co-host.
Mark the time! Mark the time! Mark the time! I just also realized that people,
Mark.
I should also mention, because, still most people are listening to the show on either iTunes, Stitcher.com. Get the link from Davey Mac or EastSideDaveCountry.com for that. But when we say mark the time, because when they're listening, Sean O has edited out sometimes a curse word is said.
Sometimes
Usually by me.
It's been about
It's always Pepper.
89%. Sean O, sometimes you'll notice in the second half of the program, after a couple more of Liquid Friends have entered his system, sometimes Sean O will let, and then I think I've let out one in the year that we've done this. I let out a curse
you're
word.
very good.
I think we
You're
let.
very good.
Have
Once,
I
maybe
ever?
twice. I don't even at the
No,
most
not
twice.
twice.
At the
I
most
think like
twice.
3 weeks ago I let out one.
Probably
Sean O?
4 or 5
I
times.
don't know, not for a while.
Since it's edited out, it's every week. I'll just be honest right now.
Sean O.
And it's not just cursing; it's racism too.
Okay,
That's
please,
true.
please.
We do have to edit out the
Please,
racism.
listen to Davey Mac Sports Program XL on Sirius XM this Saturday the 5th. All right. Shano,
Yep.
I want your prediction right now.
Okay.
Obviously, Rangers up 3-2. Series is back in St. Louis. Tomorrow's Game 6. If necessary, Friday, Game 7. I want your prediction on. Just tell me who's going to win the series. That's it. Pure and simple. I don't need scores. I don't need anything.
Who's going to win the World Series?
Who do you think? Do you think the Rangers will close it out? Think Cardinals will come back and win this thing?
I think the Rangers will win in Game 7.
Oh,
So you think, well, okay, so Cardinals win in Game 6,
Yeah.
a nice Game 7. Now let me give you this fun little statistic. In the last 14 World Series that have gone 7 games, 12 times the winner has been playing in their ballpark. In other words, the home team in the Game 7 has won 12 of the last 14 Game 7s.
Right.
So you would be defying the odds. But listen,
Odds.
2 teams have won, Shawno.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Bam.
Okay.
14 minus 12.
I want here's Schaefer
Yeah.
next.
All right.
Two.
So I'm gonna go with the Rangers.
All right, Roy.
What else do you want to know?
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I need.
Rangers at 6. Rangers take it tomorrow.
You think the
They close it
wow?
out.
You guys are you're that big in
La Russa.
Texas? Oh yeah, the Tony La Russa drinking problem.
When the guy at the
surfaces
top
up.
has lost it, and now he's letting Pujols run the show.
Poo.
Yeah, poo.
The thing is,
He learned his lesson.
I think we have one of those great series where I think the Cardinals will win Game 6. I like the matchup. You have Garcia versus Colby Lewis. Lewis is good, but Garcia has been pretty clutch this postseason, so I like him. And at the same time, if they can maybe get Carpenter to throw Game 7,
Which is, it's possible.
it's certainly possible now
He'll
that
come out. He'll
the
do
game
it.
has been postponed.
Yeah.
He gets an extra day of rest. I think he'd still be on 3 days rest, but nevertheless, I think the Cardinals are going to take it in 7. It's a selfish pick because I predicted the Cardinals in 7, so I'm sticking by that choice. Thank you.
My pick is spiteful.
So you're just anti Tony La Russa, huh? Yeah. You're even anti Daniel La Russa from the Karate Kid. I know that you don't like him. You were always a Johnny fan.
Why wouldn't I be a Johnny fan?
And you wanted
Cobra
the
Kai,
body
baby.
bag and the thing with the Johnny and put him in
Best.
it. I was just thinking about Karate Kid Part 2, how annoying that ending was, where
The drum punch got him.
where
Oh no!
well,
Here
the,
comes the left hook.
the drum
And
punch
then a right
was
hook.
horrible.
Yeah, no
Who
kidding.
could not block? All you had to do was kick him in the legs.
They're punches.
And first of all, once you know Daniel's got a bad leg, you're just going to be going for leg shots the whole time.
Seriously, right in the knee.
Yeah, drill it, dude. Come on.
Secondly,
Sweep the leg.
when he has chosen, that was the villain in Cry Kid Part 2, and he's ready to get it, and he says, live or die, man. And the guy says die, and then Daniel honks his
Wrong.
nose.
Honk. Live or die,
I
man.
never wanted La Russa to die.
Why?
More than
But
that.
that's how the movie
moment.
started.
Yeah,
You
because Mr.
remember?
Miyagi did it to the Cobra Kai
Yeah.
dojo leader.
Yep.
Yeah, well, maybe, Daniel doesn't have to do everything that Mr. Miyagi does.
That's his mentor.
After
man.
all,
Come on.
Mr. Miyagi was a World War II loser. He never had the guts to go through with his kamikaze mission,
Yep.
did he?
No.
Right, Shafe?
You are absolutely
He
right.
was supposed to do it. We learned in Karate Kid he had to pull up and then flee to the West Coast, to America, out of shame. Don't think I forgot that plot
So,
point.
Mr. Miyagi's kind of like a Nazi sympathizer.
He's exactly
Yeah,
like a Nazi
he definitely
sympathizer.
Wow.
Peter Cetera talked them out of it.
Never thought of it like that.
Well,
before.
start thinking of it like that.
I guess I
Start
will.
thinking of it.
All right. I'll look deeper.
I noticed that your beard is growing. That's good.
Yeah, it's called, I don't know, being in a rut.
I think it's gorgeous.
Stopping caring.
I like it because I was telling you before, I feel like you have sort of a one-man gang
Oh,
look to it.
thanks. Thank you very
It's
much.
a compliment. He was a good wrestler.
No, he wasn't, actually. I prefer you look like Slick.
One Man Gang was good. When he decided to turn to Hakeem the African Dream,
Dream.
that's when things got weird. But One Man Gang was good.
Yeah, he was great. He was class.
No, he was good. I liked him. He was like a villain version of Bam Bam Bigelow, who was a guy I liked. He was from Asbury Park, New Jersey, incidentally the same town that I will be seeing the Pixies on Friday. Pepper, who claims to be Pixie fan #1, not going. That ticket's been given to Roy Schaefer.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on. You told me I had a
You
ticket.
gotta take it away,
What did I do?
Shafe.
Yes, Dave.
You're on the board. Now, no talk back. Back to Shano.
I'm turning
Ticket
down
goes
his
back
keyboard.
Ticket goes back to Shano.
Why can't you just go to me?
Because you're not going to come down to Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Oh, I was there that time for that Mo show.
These people will come down. You just sit there. You sit there in the Astoria with some keg or whatever, and your
Yeah,
little,
there's a keg
and
there.
your little dog JoJo,
Yeah, JoJo's
and
there.
your pet parakeet Frankie,
Wait. Yeah,
And-
yeah, there is a pet parakeet.
and your little cat and kitten Snuggles,
that Snuggles is cute.
and your goldfish Tom Tom,
Tom.
Yep.
and your pet snake Rattles,
Yeah, Rouse is there.
and your baby
Expensive.
koala bear Juju.
Don't tell anyone about that. It's illegal.
It's a marsupial.
You know? Now, let me tell you something else about this Theo Epstein. He officially did his press conference yesterday. He is now officially the president of baseball operations for the Chicago Cubs.
Awesome.
Saw that coming.
He'll turn that team around starting 2013.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a couple of years.
I say Cubs win the series 2013, big time
lock it
party,
up. Lock
and at
it
the
up.
same time, watch the Red Sox now go downhill. And I don't root for that, by the way, because I like a good I'm a Yankees fan, but I like it when the Red Sox are competitive because it's just simply more fun. You want good. The '80s were terrible because the Red Sox would be good, the Yankees would be awful, or sometimes the Yankees would be like a second place team. The Blue Jays were in first place always, and then the Red Sox would be terrible. So the rivalry never had any juice. You don't want that. So I want the Sox to be good and the Yankees to be good as well. But I think this is the decline of Red Sox Nation.
Oh, no.
my friend.
Not the entire nation?
Okay.
Finally.
I think it's like a decline on the scale of the Roman Empire, baby. It's like Caligula.
Caligula?
It's like, what's Caligula doing? Getting grapes fed to him by 7 topless broads all the time?
Orgy or something. I don't know. Right?
What the hell is Shafe doing?
I was trying to play Dennis Miller's theme. Tears for Fears.
Oh, really?
I was trying to learn it at the same time.
You had it last week.
I wonder, well, he had it on a different instrument, didn't he?
No, I still had to
Oh, you know?
Last
Okay,
week, yeah.
I forgot. I'm usually on mushrooms. I gotta be honest. The Dickie thing is not a character. He sort of inhabited my soul. The way Jim Morrison took over Val Kilmer and made Val Kilmer fat, just like a Jim Morrison. That's
Yep.
happened to me with Dickie. So Theo Epstein, gone. They asked him about the Steve Bartman. I love that the Chicago media still has a gripe.
They're never going to let that
with
go.
this poor Bartman fella. And he says, I'd invite him back, into Wrigley Field. What's he going to say? I want Steve Bartman found, hunted, and shot in the head.
Well, tortured and shot.
Yes. I want Steve Bartman to get the Gaddafi treatment. I want a plunger in his bummy and
sodomized.
him put in a freezer to be frozen so that we can take pictures of him. And mess up his hair, too, just like the Gaddafi. Make sure Bartman is shirtless, too.
Hot.
Nice.
Put your man parts on Bartman. Right on his forehead.
Everybody?
Everyone. Everyone! Theo Epstein then said one of the reasons why he left Boston was because...
They suck.
Well, no, he didn't say that.
Oh.
He said that
thinking it, though.
he wasn't invited to the clubhouse for the drinking parties and for the finger cuffs on drunken Southie floozies. So
Why wouldn't you get Theo in there?
so
Come on.
that's what he said.
He wants a piece,
I
too.
have it from my Boston source,
Oh.
Roy Schaefer.
Wow. Didn't know Roy Shaver was so deep on the cover.
That's right. All right. So there's your first half. Now listen, we have a lot to cover, okay? Because we still have yet to talk about the football. There's more baseball news that we need to cover.
We gotta make
We
picks.
have some basketball. We have some picks. A little more World Series talk. We have emails. Oh, my God, the second half. And we have to play the Mike Francesa, Darrell Rivas audio that we were talking about earlier in the show. So we have a lot.
Jam-packed.
So listen, it's going to be a very quick smoke break, and we shall return. Eastside Dave McDonald, a.k.a. Davey Mac. Chris Pepper Stanley. Shawno, Roy Schaefer. Keep it here, baby. Davey Mac Sports Program, and we're back, and we're live, and we're on the Ustream, and we're on the iTunes, and we're on the Stitcher.com. Huge breaking news, my birthday party, Friday, 11/11/11, November 11th, 2011, at the Gossip Bar in New York City, 9th Avenue, between 49th and 50th Street, starting at 8 p.m. sharp. Special birthday party. We've ordered 100 number one fingers for the number one birthday party of all time. That's right.
I'll be there.
And we're inviting celebrities like Sean O, Roy Schaefer. Will you be in attendance?
I will be there.
Pepins.
Don't know, might be out of town.
Pepins will be there.
I'll be there.
100%.
100% locked in.
So there you have it. I want everyone.
Can't wait to see everyone there.
You got it, baby. I want everyone to be in attendance. And we are the Davey Mac Sports Program. Eastside Dave McDonald. Chris Pepper Stanley.
Hi.
And Sean O.
Shut up.
And Roy Shaver.
That's me.
And that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. Getting back to the old sports. I don't know if you caught it, but I actually watched it. I truly have nothing going on in my life. At 2 p.m. on the NFL Network yesterday, I tuned in to watch Terrell Owens
Oh, you all right?
work out with no shirt on, running and catching footballs.
You took time out to watch it, but no NFL team.
Zero
Showed up.
NFL scouts, personnel, not one single NFL team was there to watch T.O. He is done because they simply do not want him anymore.
Well, Rosenhaus said there's some teams who are interested.
Yeah, I'm sure that there are. I mean, listen, there's an outside shot if someone gets hurt, if I don't know, if Johnson on the Lions gets hurt,
Oh, God.
or Johnson on the Texans, he can't come back. He stays injured. Maybe a team like that gets a TO late in the season, a team that thinks that they're going to make the playoffs. They need a playmaker, but you want to stay away from T.O. I personally wanted to give a memo to the New York Football Giants and say, do not
Go for it.
let T.O. come in,
Push all in.
and drive poor little retarded Eli Manning to the brink of suicide.
No.
Talk about a quarterback who could not handle the T.O. circus.
Feed it to T.O.
Eli
do it.
would be like Luke Wilson in Royal Tannenbaums,
Oh, no.
where it'd be razors and
And King songs.
arms getting slit and kissing Gwyneth Paltrow in a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
That's what would be in store for Eli Manning if T.O. was on the team. You can't have that. And you can't have anybody who's, a Roethlisberger, I think, could handle T.O. because he would just...
Roethlisberger doesn't care.
He would body slam T.O. If T.O. gave him some lip, he would body slam him, probably rape him. That's what Roethlisberger's forte is.
He'd force himself.
So that's what you have with that. Now, here's the funny thing. Some sources are saying that the Raiders are interested in getting T.O. So Carson Palmer just can't escape T.O. Like, everywhere that Carson Palmer goes, T.O. shows up. Hey, Carson! It's me, T.O.
T.O. had a great year. when that
Carson
happened.
Palmer then goes to, the Buffalo Bills next year. T.O. goes back to the Bills. Hey, I'm back with you, Carson. You can't get rid of me. Carson Palmer retires and moves to India, and there is T.O. shows up in one of those Indian gondolas. Carson, it's T.O.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Stop following me, T.O. That's a dead-on impression of Carson Palmer, too. In case you don't know how he talks, he gets very, very upset.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, he goes,
Wow.
ah!
Convenient.
That's what he sounds like. So I want to tell you all that because people call me the sports Richard Little for a reason,
That's the reason right there.
That's right.
Palmer.
Yeah. We have some emails there, Shawno.
Put the ball down. For 1 second.
Shut your mouth.
Uh-oh. Shawno and Pepper have been at each other's throats all day today.
It's crazy.
He's got a nice throat. Oh.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Do we ever get a shorter
It's
version
the
of this?
Davey Mac Sports Program.
This thing is longer than Freebird at this point. They know what show they're
It's
listening
the
to.
Davey Mac Sports Program. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Are we almost done yet? Okay. Here's a very good email, funny email from Pete, who says that they're showing Sean Payton's reflection overlooking the field during the Saints game. Of course, Sean Payton, head coach, got hurt, so he was upstairs to call the offensive plays, and they said showing him overlooking the field made him look like Senator Palpatine, a.k.a. the Emperor. That's sent to us from Pete via his BlackBerry.
Oh, I know him.
So, yeah, I appreciate that, Pete. That was a good one. Steven says that in their fun, cute banter, because that's all they do. By the way, the only thing that has made me really want to root against the Cardinals is that the announcers, I don't know, Joe Buck, who was Mr. St. Louis, and Tim McCarver, who won championships as a Cardinal catcher. I mean, talk about getting out the pom-poms.
Oh, they love it.
Oh, they're in heaven. So that's hurt me a little bit from enjoying this series, which has been a great World Series, enjoying it to the max. I'm a little bit done with McCarver. I know I'm done with Joe Buck. I'm done with him. In fact, Joe Buck, at one point, he was talking about one of the Texas Rangers or something. He gave a wrong stat. He came back from break, and he goes something to the thing of, I got this one statistic wrong on Derek Holland. But what am I, a statistician all of a sudden?
It's a good point. Is he?
Sort of.
Well, yeah, actually. You give the stats.
Oh.
You're an announcer. You don't just give the thing. Oh, what am I?
What, it's supposed to be accurate?
What is it? I just, Joe Buck.
Yo, lies out.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nepotism. Got the job because of my dad.
I wish he'd yell that out.
Yeah. So Steven emailed us and said, and this is apparently an actual back and forth, Joe Buck made a little thing about, what's the key to being a good pitcher. Tim McCarver's response was 5-letter word, Strike. Strike, baby. That's right, Sean. I'll count them.
Yeah.
5-letter word.
No.
Let me tell you something, Tim McCarver. This is why you will never be on Wheel of Fortune.
I thought he was going balls.
Okay? You got to have the amount of letters before you do one of those things.
Which letter do you think it didn't exist in that word?
I think maybe the R for some reason. He was just thinking it was called Stike. 3 Stikes, you're out. So Tim McCarver, that's just showing off. He's getting a little bit old now. There's another person, Adam, who said, what's your stance on Bob Seger? I think he sucks balls.
No.
I don't know what that has to do with sports. Bob Seger, I didn't like. He was like, 1970s Kid Rock. To me, if Bob Seger sang Ba Wata Ba, I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference between the two guys.
Do they mean Bob Seger as in like the Silver Bullet Bob Seger or
Yeah.
the other Bob Seger?
Who's the other one?
The folk.
That's Pete Seeger, Shafe. I thought you're the musician master.
Oh, Schaefer.
Pete Seeger's the folk artist.
Pete
Schaefer.
Pete sometimes went by Bob. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Sure he did.
What are we supposed to be here? Music statistician?
What am I supposed to be accurate? I don't know what I'm talking about. Schaefer, I expect everyone else to be drunk, but you're Diet Cherry Coke, man.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Pepsi.
Excuse me, Diet Cherry Pepsi. What am I supposed to be accurate on your beverages?
Yeah.
So that's my thing about Bob Seger. I didn't, I guess Against the Wind's not a terrible song. What else is there?
Pepper loves it.
Against the Wind. There was that. There was Night Moves.
Yeah.
Every single one of his songs, though, reminds me of that early Tom Cruise football movie. What was that? All the Right Moves. I'm not even sure if there was a Bob Seger song in it. I just identified Risky Business had the Bob Seger song.
Yeah.
And I will personally say the worst song in the history of rock and roll is Kathmandu. Shawno, find that for us on the old YouTube.
Can do.
I think Kathmandu,
That's your top one, huh?
that is the single worst song in the history
What about Abracadabra? Steve
of
Miller
rock
Band?
and roll. Kathmandu is worse than abracadabra.
Let's go for the Miller heads out there.
Yeah. The Miller heads, you got to pass.
Thank God, because I'm in there with them.
You know, just the whole Kathmandu. We're going to Kathmandu. Yeah, baby. I got a cat. So, Adam, Bob Seeger, I'm gonna agree with you. I think, as well as you do, he does suck balls. Is this Kathmandu?
Sure is.
Yeah, listen to it. Yeah, come on, Pete. Bob. Here. Yeah, dude. Kathmandu. Yeah, I'm going to cat. Woo. Okay. Generic, basic, bad rock and roll. Just
maybe it's generic and basic.
this is the, Bob Seger, like Kathmandu is like the theme music to like a Best Buy or some kind of, Walmart. You go in there, Kathmandu will be playing. Kathmandu!
I want to buy speakers.
Kathmandu, yeah.
I need plasma.
I don't even know where Kathmandu is.
I feel like I could see a movie in the 80s with Nick Nolte in it.
God
And this
damn! We're going to Kathmandu. God damn it. Eddie, calm down. God damn, get your crap together. Gotta go to goddamn Kathmandu again. I was just in Kathmandu. Now I gotta go back to Kathmandu.
We gotta go take care of that, though.
I keep having to go to goddamn Kathmandu. God damn it. I hope they have some liquor in Kathmandu.
No, it's a dry.
Because the Nick Nolte's drying up, baby.
Talking in third person now?
The Noltster needs to liquefy, if you catch my drift. God damn.
Noltster?
The Noltster needs a little gin in Kathmandu.
Hey, getting there in your sky blue Cadillac.
That's right. Like a rock. Oh, like a goddamn rock. Kathmandu. F you, baby.
So, there you go. And then someone wrote me a disconcerting email.
Oh.
And this is from another Steven. He says, Dear Dave, I believe you are kindred spirits, so I'd like to share something with you that makes me both extremely angry and brings smiles to my face while watching sport events. He says, I, like you, am repulsed with the number of redheads or gingers in sports today.
Yeah, a lot of gingers.
Whoa.
What?
He says these
G-bomb, yo.
He says these outsiders will never be great athletes. Try naming 5 great red-headed athletes. It just can't be done. So first of all,
I'll give him that.
I
can't
have
think of one.
forwarded Steven's email to the ALCU. Okay.
I'll get a lot of work.
And because of the ginger word, the ALCU will be on top of it. Now, you want 5 redhead athletes? That's easy for me. First of all, Bill Walton was when the NBA did the 50 greatest basketball players of all time. Bill Walton was on the list.
49.
Bill Walton
49.
is one of the 3 or 4 maybe greatest college basketball players of all time. You have, Kareem, who back then was Lou Alcindor. You have a Bill Walton. You might have a Christian Laettner, but nevertheless, you have Bill Walton. In the 20s, a guy who was just as big as Babe Ruth, Mr. Red Grange.
The 20s.
In the 1920s.
Okay. He
I know I'm
counts.
going he counts. I talk about Babe Ruth. He counts as well.
All right.
Number 3, Mr. Mark McGuire.
Really? Redhead?
Yeah, he's super
He
ginger.
was Big Red. That was his name, Big Red.
Just a ridiculous red-headed ginger.
Okay, thanks.
Just awful with that.
All right, okay,
goatee.
one-man gang.
It's just like the sun blasting
Number
in the face.
Number 4, John McEnroe still puts, not John McEnroe, but he still puts this guy in top 3 or 4 tennis players of all time, Mr. Rod Laver. That's going back a while, but check your tennis records. Rod Laver is definitely there.
Well,
And then number 5, one of the all-time greatest prop sports players ever, Mr. Carrot Top. Let me tell you something.
Right, he's not that.
But he could combine a football
Weightlifting.
with a
Plastic-
basketball
plastic
and
surgery.
call it like a basketball.
Kind of like Bo Jackson.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "Look at this! Here's a basketball." So there you go. I just gave you a 5. Thank you very much. Looks like I'm off the hook, and it looks like Steve in the ALCU will have some things to say about that. Now, I promised to talk to you about Mr. Mike Francesa, and we're going to talk to you about him right now. So he has a feud going on. This is WFAN in New York, 6:60 a.m., Mr. Mike Francesa. He has a feud going on with Darrelle Revis, or not with Darrelle Revis, with the Jets. He, hates the Jets. He makes it very personal. They, in turn, hate him and do not go on his show.
That's great.
So
It's really hysterical.
he's lost a major, sports team
A huge chunk.
in the New York area.
half of the NFL audience in the New York
Right.
area.
But Darrelle Revis decided he will enter the show and go on to Mike Francesa.
Looks like Mike was on Revis Island.
Mike was on Revis Island. And Mike, tries to be antagonistic. The thing about Mike Francesa that's very weird is that he constantly yells at every caller. He's Mr. into him.
It's a war zone in there.
It is. The guy can never simply say, you know what? That was a good point, caller. Mm-mm. I've never heard the words come out of his mouth. So anyway, Revis calls up, and there was a big penalty, of course, a few weeks ago where Revis grabbed onto Brendan Marshall of the Dolphins. Marshall fell down. Revis then intercepted the ball and went 100 yards for a touchdown. So Mike thought it should have been pass interference, and he challenges Revis on this point. And here's some of the audio there.
You know that it's still. Hey, listen. You can say whatever you want.
I don't need no donation.
Wait, you want to go on a record and say that's not a penalty? On a
A
record,
penalty? I can say whatever I want to say. It's not a penalty.
not a penalty.
Did the ref throw the flag?
No.
Okay, then.
Wait, he
It's not a
can't.
penalty.
He's not allowed to miss one.
It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Just like if the ref don't throw the flag when he pushes off of me. This is the game, brother. What are you talking about?
Well, I didn't say you didn't get away with one.
It's a number of things
He's
that
backing
go on
down
that
already.
field that you have no clue. But you know
Whoa.
football.
Wait a second. Aren't you allowed to get away with one though?
It's a whole bunch of things that go on the field that you have no clue. So
Whoa.
what are you trying
There
to
you
say?
go, Mike.
I'm
Like
trying-
that.
Throw the flag? No, they did.
No, they did not throw a flag.
Okay, so the play is the play.
But that doesn't
play is the
mean
play.
you didn't get away with one.
The play was the play. The play was the play. The quarterback threw the ball was behind them anyway.
By the way, this
He
entire
was
time,
nowhere-
Mike Francesa has this,
he was
shall
nowhere
we say,
expected to catch the
crap-eating
ball.
grin
So what are you
the whole
talking about?
time, trying
Well,
to
the
antagonize
The
this
ball was
guy.
way behind him. I had to move him. out
You
the
are
way
still
to
the
get the ball.
you are still the only one in the world who doesn't think that was a penalty, including the guys who.
The only one in the world.
I don't care what everybody thinks.
He's the
I
only
don't
one in the
care
world.
what you think. I don't care what
I don't
the
expect you.
world thinks.
Listen, I don't expect you to care. It's
Just
over
like
with.
I said, I watched the film.
But you can.
You good at
great
interviewing?
interview.
I'm good at what I do.
Well,
Just
it's
leave it at that.
bizarre
Wait a
because
second. Are you trying to tell me that just because that you're a corner and I'm not, that I can't say that was a penalty? Now, come on.
Dude, why? Because you got a radio station?
oh, okay.
'Cause
All right, pause it there for a second, Sean. Maybe go to 8:40. So Mike had a bunch of things to say right there. One
of.
was Darrelle Revis is the only person in the world. Apparently, Mike Francesa, ladies and gentlemen, now speaks for the world.
That's right.
The world. Mike Francesa, the ambassador for the planet Earth. I'm Mike Francesa. I am the emperor of the world. And that's me. I'm Mr. President of the United States of the world. And in fact, I'm going to tell you something else, too. I'm going to take on Jupiter and Mars, and I'm going to speak for Venus. Everyone thinks you got away with the penalty.
Wow. Even those other planets?
Other planets, too. Pluto. Did you know about that?
That's not even a planet.
I'm speaking for Pluto, too. I'm going to speak for the sun. The planet Sun as well says you committed the penalty. And I'll tell you something else, too. Any supernovas. The supernovas in the sky also think you committed pass interference. Darrell. And Stephen Hawking told me a lot about black holes in the book Brief History. No, I read the book, Brief History of Time.
You can
Time,
read?
History, brief. And in that book, Stephen Hawking said Darrell Reed was committed the penalty. Right. Because the black hole said it as well. I'm Mike Francesa. I speak for the world, for supernovas, black holes, the sun. I'll tell you something else, too. The moon. People on the moon. People. Because
You've discovered life on
I have. I discovered a colony of people.
Really?
They're very pale. They all look. There's 30 of them, and they all look like powder.
Surprise is coming out on a Darrell Revis.
They're moon people. Yeah, I discovered them. I sent people there to the moon.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
like a
the
spaceport?
powder moon people also think Darrell Reed was committed pass interference.
I didn't know they had football up there.
I tell you this.
What about the people under the earth?
The people on the I already spoke for them. Shut up.
Under the earth.
Oh, under the earth?
And the-
You mean the subterranean mid-earthians?
Yes.
Who live on the little molten lava core that's right in the center of the earth?
Yeah.
Scary.
They too believe. And they, by the way, they have 3 eyes, those people. You know why? I saw an X-Files episode that detailed that very subject.
It's dark
An old
down
show
there.
at this point.
In fact, I see a bunch of X-Files episodes. And there was one about this guy who was a ghost.
Yeah.
And he thinks Darrell Reed was committed to penalty.
All right, Darrell
I'm
Reed is-
so fat, I need like 10 cheeseburgers
Wasn't even playing.
before I faint. I need something.
Why Diet Coke?
Because I speak for the world.
Gotta keep that energy up.
And I speak for other worlds too, other galaxies. Chewbacca, who lives on the planet of Kashyyyk. Everyone on Kashyyyk thinks that you committed the penalty. And I'll tell you this, everyone on Dagobah thinks you committed the penalty. All those Yoda-type creatures.
Those aren't real planets.
I don't even know what type of creature Yoda was. They never said it. So I'm going to call him an elf. Maybe that's me being very legitimate and uncreative. Because most aliens had more complex names than elf. But I
Right.
tell you this, Yoda thinks that the Wild Weavers come out of the power.
Sounds like you're lying now.
Space
Uh,
elf. Space elf.
I am so thirsty. Give me 14 Diet Cokes, 17 milkshakes. Liquefy 13 pizzas. And give me the Arctic Ocean. Put it in a cup so I can
Salty.
drink it. I'm so fat. The Wild Weavers, you committed the penalty, right? I'll laugh antagonistically at you. I miss the dog so much. If he was here, oh God, I miss him.
He's living it up.
You know, by the way,
Yeah.
if I speak for the world, that means the dog also committed Darrell Revis to a
You
penalty.
can't speak for the dog.
You know, I don't even speak just for the humans, too, in the world. I also speak for the animals. That means that every aardvark out there thought Darrell Revis committed the penalty.
There, Aardvarks don't even watch television.
And worms, too.
They don't even have.
Sometimes
Nervous systems.
Sometimes I would put a worm on a fishing pole.
Yeah.
And I go fishing
Okay. What's this have to do with Darrell
off
Revis?
Long Island Sound.
Oh.
I got it was like Little Mike. You know, I was about 8 years old, about 350 pounds. I would take a little
boy.
stick with the thing and a hook. I put a worm on it,
Yeah.
and I go, "Let's go fishing, Mike." I talked to myself back then.
Sure.
You know
Only
why no
child?
one wanted to play with me?
Oh.
No, I had a brother. How's
he doing?
He's dead.
Sorry, Mike.
What's that so funny to me?
Sad to hear that.
Well, I'll tell you this: my wife Ro,
Yeah.
she thinks the Wild Weavers had a thing too.
Well, I'm sure.
And she also said to me privately, that man has to be hung. I don't know what
Oh,
that means.
Jesus.
Hopefully it's, his hanger or his coat maybe
That's
he's
not
talking about.
what she's talking
You know,
about.
maybe he's a gentleman. He hangs up his coat. He doesn't just throw it on a chair
no,
like
she's
Pepper.
interested in something else.
So I'm Mike Francesa, speaker for the world. Good night, everybody. F you. I'm so fat. Really fat.
What?
I don't care for that. I don't care for it, Chono. I don't care. By the way, Darrelle Revis is a world-class athlete.
I'll say.
And you're just gonna, the thing that killed me was the laughing and the smirking
And repeating the same thing over and over again.
Well,
like he's getting over. I'm like he's smarter than him.
Well,
All
right, so it's a game where, let's say, he did commit a penalty that a ref didn't catch.
Right.
So it's like, are you going to get upset with someone because they didn't strike out
I know. Well,
on a call that,
yes,
ball
exactly.
for? It's like, come on.
Well, that's a good point because Tino Martinez, the 98 World Series, Yankees were playing the Padres. If you remember, it was a 2-2 count, and a pitcher threw a curveball that just absolutely froze Tino. It was a strike. Okay, I'm a Yankee fan. I saw the pitch. It was an absolute strike. Umpire said it was high, 3-2. The next pitch, Tino goes yard, grand slam, and the Yankees never looked back. They took the air out of Padres then and there. You never saw Mike Francesa attack little Tino Martinez the way he just attacked Darrelle Revis, who is a Jet. Because Mike is also pro-Yankee and would never come in and be, Tino, you got away with one. You mean to tell me, I speak for the world, Tino. You mean to tell me that you thought it was a strike? I speak for the world. I'll tell you something else, too.
What's that?
I speak for the world when I say, because it's 1996 now.
Oh, go back in
And
time.
Derek Jeter is a hot item with Miss Mariah Carey, the butterfly girl herself. I think Derek, within 1 year, will be breaking up with Mariah Carey.
Wow.
Mike Francesa in a time machine
foresight.
predicting the future. Other predictions. Gaddafi, dead by October 2010.
I'm a little off there.
You're off.
I didn't say I got him all right. So I'm sick of this guy. I'm sick of him. And I'm glad that we've been on the Mike Francesa, the anti-Mike bandwagon.
Beat down train?
Yeah. Because now when everyone else gets on the train, what happened? Davey Mac Sports Program said it first.
Oh.
Just like we said our picks from last week. Shano, do we have the NFL music ready to go? Hold on, Chris Pepper Stanley.
It's coming. Oh.
Shano's ready. That's why he's the master engineer. And you're sitting here.
Just looking at a computer screen. All right, last week, week 7. First game we had Jets Chargers.
Jets Chargers. Who had it? Who didn't?
That side of the room had it Shano and Roy.
Yeah, we did it.
Thanks.
I had the Chargers over the Jets. Okay, I was gone.
Yeah.
Good job, Shano and Peppa. All right.
No.
No.
Shano and Roy.
Shano and Roy?
Yeah, Shano and Roy. That side of the room.
All right. Congrats. Next one.
Next, Falcons Lions.
Yes.
I'm the only one who picked the Falcons.
Good job.
Good job to me.
Boo.
Next one.
Game 3,
Yeah.
Kansas City, Oakland.
Yep.
Yeah, none of us got that. I don't think anyone in the country
We all
did.
went with Oakland?
We all went Oakland, yeah.
No way. I hated Carson Palmer. I hated that acquisition.
Yeah, but we still, Kansas City's still in.
Yeah. Kansas City,
Tatters.
all of a sudden, Kansas
they're-
City's 3-3.
Yeah, they're making
They've won
a little-
3 games in a row.
Yeah.
The AFC West is just an abomination. I mean, the NFC West is supposed to be just a garbage town, and they kind of are, except for the 49ers.
Who came out of nowhere.
Just, you know what? The entire football country should just be anything west of Ohio should just be taken off the map. Ohio, straight line from Ohio to Texas. Anything west of that, just take it off the map because
Burn
they're
it down.
awful.
Burn it.
Next.
Washington, Carolina.
I know I had Carolina with this.
Yeah, I was the only one to get it wrong. I was the only one to pick the Skins. I was the only one.
Pepper had the
Why you gotta
Redskins. Oh,
laugh at
God. And then, was that the last one?
That was the last one. We had 4 games last week.
All right, let's quickly do 4 picks now, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Quickly, let's go. We got some things to
Pat
talk about.
Steelers. Pat Steelers.
Pat Steelers. Good. Oh, that's a good game. That's a good one.
Both 5-1.
Pat Steelers. You know, the weird thing about the Steelers, where's the game?
It is.
Because I think that makes all the difference right now.
Oh, God.
Because the Pats all of a sudden have become a little bit mortal from when they've started this season. Now they're still 5-1. How can you possibly, and it's always a mistake to go against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, especially in these big games. But something is telling me that these Pittsburgh Steelers have it. Where are you going? I saw it right there. The home team is always on the bottom.
Steelers.
You doing the remix show?
So
Yeah,
as a
remix,
result,
right?
I am going to say
Back
this.
off.
Steelers, 28. Patriots, 24.
Oh.
That's right. Pepper.
You give me the Steelers. I'm agreeing with you, since the Pats have no secondary.
Oh, all right.
Give me Steelers 32.
Yes.
Pats 24.
Okay, quick. Let's go. Let's go.
Steelers.
Yeah.
3-0.
Okay,
Bam.
Steelers 3-0.
Boringest
Okay.
game ever.
Pat's got this.
Pats,
for sure.
so that's your thing. 3-1. Put all your money on. Oh, wait. I said Steelers. So it's split.
No.
Oh, it's 3-1 with
3-1
Sean O.
Steelers,
Okay,
yeah.
3-1. Put all your money on the Steelers. Once you have a 3-1 vote or a special unanimous vote, put every single gosh darn red cent that you have on the team. Next game.
Redskins at the Bills.
Redskins Bills. Simple. Redskins are absolutely crashing. This is an embarrassment. Mike Shanahan is as drunk as Tony La Russa. Bills, big win, 35-7 over. You're watching the Redskins. Peppa.
I'm agreeing again with you, Dave.
Thanks, dude.
Bills 24. Skins 3.
Okay, Sean up.
Bills, 18. Skins, nothing.
Okay, 18-0.
I'll take the Skins on this one.
Skins.
Roy.
Put all your money on the Bills. Next game.
All right, next game we got Lions Broncos.
Lions Broncos. Decent game. Here's what's going to happen. The Lions are going to get back to that form. They've dropped 2 in a row. They started 5-0. They're now 5-2. They're going to get back on the horse, and they are going to break both of Tim Tebow's legs.
Oh, my
He
God.
will emerge from the game
Finally.
with worse walking ability than Lieutenant Dan post-Vietnam.
You got new legs.
That's right. He did get new legs, and Tebow's going to need them after the Lions' defensive line crushes those legs like they were saltine crackers. Lions 34, Broncos 3.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Peppa.
Tebow pulls it out. He does it against the
Tebow
Lions.
over the Lions.
Tebow over
This
the
is an interesting
Lions.
pick.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What score? Give us a score. Quick.
Broncos 14. Lions 9.
Okay, shut up.
Lions, 85.
Yeah.
Broncos, nothing.
Okay, 85 is it.
Broncos.
Broncos. Let's go to what the fans say now. It's split 2-2. Our first split decision of all time, and the fans watching interactively on Ustream and unanimously go with the Lions. Yeah, so that means put the money on the Lions. Last game, last pick. Here we go, Peppa.
It's them boys.
Cowboys,
At the
Eagles.
Eagles.
Cowboys at the Eagles. One of the great football rivalries, although this year it's a little bit weird.
Very weird. I
Because
would
they
say.
both are
They're
terrible.
both kind of, well, they're not terrible because,
they are.
the Giants who are in first place at 4-2, however, the next 9 games for the Giants is an absolute nightmare. 10 games, I should say, is an absolute nightmare for the Giants, except for this upcoming week where the Giants play the Dolphins. So what I'm saying is, whoever wins this game could easily emerge as the favorite to win the East. So as a result, if I look at it and say the Giants are going to fade, what a NFC East team is going to win? You know it's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. Tony Romo, I am off him forever. Eagles 17, Cowboys 6. Peppa.
Give me the boys. Boys will get 28. Eagles 21.
Okay, 20. Go ahead.
Eagles, 21. Cowboys, 6.
Okay.
I'm with Pepper on this one. Cowboys.
Cowboys, we have another split decision. 2-2. I see Eagles. I see Cowboys. I see Eagles. I see more Eagles. I see a Cowboys. Oh, my God. I believe the fans are a split decision. As a result, Roy Schaefer, go to the robot. Go to the Davey Mac robot. And the Davey Mac Sports robot says Eagles.
Oh, my God. The robot.
The first ever Davey Mac Sports robot predicts the Eagles over the Cowboys. So there you have it, folks. One of the most tightest fights to the death. I hope you guys are still okay with each other.
I'm
You
pissed.
didn't ruffle each other's feathers.
I'm pissed.
I hope
Yeah.
you're okay with the people watching live on Ustream, those listening on Stitcher and iTunes.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Thank God for the Roy. Can you bring up the sports robot again for me?
Damn robot!
I want to say thank you, sports body.
Go to hell!
Thank you, sports body.
Thank you, robot.
So listen, there you have it. I want to bring up the last thing real quick. Tim Tebow made his first start this past weekend. Thank God for the NFL Sunday ticket.
Crazy.
Because I left Tim Tebow after the second quarter.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy, oh my God, what did I say? Because all the stuff that I said was the guy's a winner. And even if it's not with the Broncos, he deserves to start somewhere, just on some team.
Yeah.
It could be a last place team, but he deserves to start. And after vouching for Tim Tebow, he made me look preposterous and ridiculous. Okay.
Wow.
And it wasn't the fact that I was just simply wearing a jockstrap and no clothes. That's not why I looked ridiculous.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good look.
But let me tell you, yeah, that's what I've been told.
Yeah.
All right. But then all of a sudden, with 3 minutes left to go, there's Mr. Tebow. Touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, 2-point conversion, field goal. The guy has some kind of bizarre weirdness
It's crazy.
that I don't understand.
Can't wait to see him play. It's really bizarre. That
I
armor
will-
phase is ridiculous.
I'll
looking.
say this: he's an interesting watch.
Yeah.
I mean, the Broncos have been bad, and with Tebow, I now know why the fans are clamoring for Tebow. It's like watching it's like a Tarantino movie, where it's just horror, and then a fun ending at the end, like a Mexican standoff at the end, and Tebow is the guy holding the gun. It's incredible.
Who's he gonna shoot?
Don't shoot Harvey Keitel.
Nah, he hasn't come. He's screwed up.
So there you go, folks. Davey Mac Sports Program for this week. Oh, we never did a video snippet. Gosh damn you people.
Oh, yeah, we
Where's
weren't
the-
even paying attention. It's not too
Where's the
late.
camera?
Like 53 seconds.
Oh my God! It's not enough
Come
time.
on, Pepper,
It's
make
not
it happen.
enough time.
Do it.
It's
Just
not
hit the
enough
song
time.
again.
No, Sean. No. Just we only have 53 seconds.
Just hit the song again,
It's
Sean.
30
no?
seconds.
Hit the song again, because
This is very unlike me.
Just hit the song
Roy,
again.
You take this.
Oh my God! They
Oh,
dropped it.
they're drunk again. See, and you know what? It's not
Here it
even.
comes.
It's not even Sean O, who I blame. It's Roy Schaefer for drinking more Diet Cherry Pepsis than Mike Francesa eats pizzas.
That's all he gets.
And he
Dave.
gets on a sugar rush where he gets absent-minded.
It's unbelievable.
That's all he gets. You had to
I
bring the
hate when
robot
things
out.
go wrong.
The robot.
But let me tell you something. I'm happy to be here. And I'm going to say this. I want you to come to my party, 11-11-11. And I want you
I'm gonna be
to
there, Dave.
listen to the Davey Mac Sports Program, XL,
Yeah.
on Sirius XM, November 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's gotta be gorgeous.
It'll be
Listen.
it'll be disguised as special delivery, but it will be there.
Just dig in.
Pepper, thoughts and comments.
Let's party.
Let's do it up.
Come on.
Pepper, you know what's in my bag.
What? Oh yeah.
Go grab it. Sean O,
What?
thoughts and comments.
Hey, let's party.
Party. Roy Shaver.
Let's bring it on, baby.
I want to thank you people for tuning in and week out. I want to say this. I love you very much. I love everyone. Okay? Not like Nazis, though. I don't like them.
They're pretty bad.
They're bad, but like other people.
Well, I don't like it when you exclude people.
I don't like terrorists, but most people.
All right.
Okay. So, all right, that's it. Davey Mac Sports Program. Good night, everybody.